I never liked mornings. The alarm would blare and I'd hit snooze 3 times at least. By the time I actually dragged myself out of bed, sunlight was spilling across my room like it was judging me, and my brain was still somewhere deep in dreamland. My backpack would hang off one shoulder, my shoes half tied, and I'd sprint out the door, hoping nobody noticed I looked like a zombie who hadn't had coffee since 2010. I thought that was normal. Everyone else seemed so awake, so alive. And here I was, surviving. My name's Alex, 17, final year of high school, average grades, average height, and an extraordinary talent for hitting snooze one more time than I should. At home, I was fine. I could joke with my sister about her obsession with TikTok dances. I could argue with my dad about which superhero would win in a fight. I laughed. I smiled. I even helped with dishes sometimes. Okay, most of the time I hid in my room. But socially, I was alive. Mornings, not so much. It all came to a head one Tuesday morning. I had stayed up late finishing an assignment, my room a mess of notebooks and half-empty soda cans. My alarm went off, and I groaned like the world owed me sympathy. I hit snooze twice. When I finally crawled out of bed, I checked my phone. Notifications, snap streaks, messages from friends planning the day without me, and a tiny pang of guilt. Why am I always like this? I muttered to myself, dragging my backpack over my shoulder. Downstairs, my sister Lily rolled her eyes. You look like a raccoon that lost a fight with its alarm clock. I shrugged. It's a talent, I mumbled, half smiling. At school, I felt it again. Fatigue, brain fog, low energy. I could barely focus in class, and my friends seemed to have this invisible superpower where mornings didn't feel like torture. Then my friend Jordan said something that hit harder than my 5th cup of instant coffee could have. Alex, seriously, why are you always exhausted? It's like your mornings are a war zone and you're losing every day. I laughed nervously. Yeah, maybe I'm secretly training for a sleep marathon. He shook his head. No, you're just letting your mornings run your life. You should try, I don't know, fixing them? And that's when it clicked. Maybe he was right. Maybe my mornings weren't the problem. They were the solution I'd been ignoring. That weekend, I decided to try something new. No phone first thing, no rushing, no chaos, just me, the sunlight, and an open mind. I didn't have a master plan. I just knew I couldn't keep going the way I had. So I started with something small. Movement. I didn't want to do a full workout. I didn't want to pretend I was training for the Olympics. 10 minutes of stretching and a few push-ups around my room seemed enough. At first it was awful. My muscles screamed. My brain begged me to quit. But then something strange happened. By the time I got to breakfast, I felt awake. Not just physically, but mentally. My thoughts felt sharper, my mood lighter. There's science behind this too. Exercise increases blood flow to the brain, releases dopamine, and wakes up your nervous system. Even a short burst in the morning primes your brain for focus and motivation. I was surprised at how something so simple could make me feel alive. The second habit came from something I had always hated, writing. Instead of picking up my phone, I grabbed a notebook and wrote 3 things every morning. 1. What I was grateful for. 2. What I wanted to accomplish that day. 3. One small, brave action I'd take. It felt weird at first. Who even cares about this, I thought. But the act of writing gave my brain clarity, a sense of direction. My anxiety about the day started to fade. Psychologists call this the Zeigarnik effect. Our brains track incomplete tasks, and writing goals primes us to accomplish them. Suddenly, my mind wasn't foggy anymore. It had a roadmap. The third habit felt ridiculous at first. One small win before breakfast. I'd make my bed perfectly. I'd tidy my desk. Even folding my laundry counted. It seemed silly, but completing something small first thing gave my brain a sense of accomplishment. This is called the progress principle. Small wins early in the day create momentum. By 8 a.m., I wasn't just awake. I was winning, and something magical happened over the next few weeks. After a week, my mornings started to feel different. I wasn't dragging myself out of bed. I felt lighter, sharper, more in control. I had energy for schoolwork, for friends, even for some personal projects. By week 2, I noticed subtle changes in my day. I was more focused in class, more alert in discussions. My friends commented, "You're actually awake today. What happened?" By week 4, I was genuinely looking forward to mornings. I'd wake up, stretch, write, complete a tiny win, and feel ready to tackle the day. It wasn't magic. It wasn't some superhuman talent. It was habit, repeated consistently, shaping my energy, my focus, and my confidence. I want you to meet the real turning point for me. It was a Saturday morning, and I woke up without my phone buzzing in my face. Sunlight spilled through my window. I did my 10-minute stretch, wrote in my notebook, made my bed, and I felt proud. Proud that I didn't hit snooze. Proud that I didn't check Instagram first thing. Proud that I had taken control of my day. It was a small victory, but it mattered. And in that moment, I realized something. The way you start your morning can shape the way you live your life. Even Elon Musk once said that routines and discipline in small actions are critical for achieving big goals. You don't need to wake up at 5 a.m. to be productive. You just need to own the hours you have. Here's what I learned from my 30-day morning experiment. 1. Move for at least 10 minutes. Your brain wakes up with your body. Movement increases blood flow, energy, and focus. Tiny doses consistently beat occasional workouts. 2. Write it down, journaling. Organizes your thoughts, reduces stress, and primes you for action. Clarity in the morning equals better decisions all day. 3. Complete one small win. Finish a task before breakfast. It primes motivation and gives a sense of accomplishment. Momentum compounds over time. 4. Delay your phone. Scrolling steals attention and energy. Protect your morning by starting screen-free. 5. Focus on intention, not tasks. Set how you want to feel, not just what you need to do. Emotions guide action better than checklists. 6. Track progress. Write down successes and struggles. Reflection builds awareness and reinforces habit formation. 7. Celebrate consistency over perfection. Miss a habit? That's okay. Repetition, not perfection, creates lasting change. After a month, my life felt different. I was alert in school. I had energy for friends and hobbies. I felt proud of myself, not just for surviving mornings, but for owning them. The little wins added up, and slowly, I became the person I wanted to be. Energized, confident, and intentional. Mornings weren't a battle anymore. They were an opportunity. Here's your story challenge. Try these 3 habits for the next 7 days. 1. Move for at least 10 minutes. 2. Write in your journal. 3. Complete one small win. Notice the difference in your energy, your focus, and even your mood. Comment below with your day 1 routine. Like this video if mornings have ever felt impossible. Share it with a friend who hit snooze. too many times, because mornings don't have to be miserable. They can be your secret weapon. And the small habits you build today can shape the life you want tomorrow.